You're going to want to listen to this episode because it is easily the most interesting set of the Clone Wars episodes that there are in the entire series. Unrelated, I like to lie. Welcome to Your In Depth. Today we're covering Season 4, Episodes 1 through 3 of the Clone Wars, where a political crisis erupts into a full-scale underwater war between the Mon Calamari and the Quarren. With Separatist manipulation, Gungan reinforcements, and a young prince forced to become a leader, these episodes explore the cost of division and the power of unity in the midst of war. Once again, separately, it changed my opinion on oil spills.
Oh, jeez.
If you can't tell, I'm not a huge fan of this story arc, but that's where we're at in the Clone Wars, so we're going to talk about it. I am Jacob. I'm here joined by Evan.
Yeah.
And,
now, I will say, though,
about Star Wars. Let's do it.
I will say, though I'm not a fan of this arc, I feel like there is quite a bit to talk about in this arc.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Well, because it's like...
And by that, I mean we will talk about it.
Yeah, but, like, I don't really care for the arc, but there's some nods in the arc, and I feel like there's some important implications and some stuff like that. You know...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into that then. Firstly, any notes that you have? I have some discussion questions. I'm sure you have some stuff you want to bring up. Anything just quickly that kind of stood out to you? Anything you made note of that I guess you wanted to bring up?
Well, I mean, I think just the very first thing, I thought it was kind of cool that we got a little bit of a, I don't know what the word is, but Admiral Ackbar from Return of the Jedi appears in this arc as a captain. He's like, I think he's the head of the Quarren Prince's guard or something like that. He's like an advisor to the Quarren Prince. So I thought that was kind of cool that they brought that character back and just had him introduced like a younger Ackbar. Get a little bit of an origins, quote unquote origins story for him.
Yeah,
because like
background, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, because like when you see him in Return of the Jedi, all you know is he's some admiral for the rebels. Like you don't really have any sort of information about him, and you know the iconic "it's a trap" line that we get from him. But I did think it was kind of cool they brought that character back just to give us a little more info about him.
Yeah, I just thinking of cool stuff. I should be sure to compliment certain elements of the episodes where I can. I don't want to just jump into not, just complaining.
Yeah.
Because, the storyline of this arc, not a huge fan of, but there's two things that stood out to me as super cool. First one is, obviously with as big of a fictional universe as Star Wars is, it's super cool to see all the different facets of it, and in this case, seeing an underwater civilization. I thought that was pretty cool to see. But then also,
another underwater civilization that's not the Gungans.
Well, another one, right?
Yeah, because we don't like the Gungans.
No, but so another one. But I also thought it was cool to see the droid army's adaptation to fight in the underwater cities.
Yeah.
You got like little propellers and stuff, and I thought that was just cool to see more details of.
Yeah, just like different variations of like battle droids, and even the like different variations of clones as well. Because you have like the scuba troopers in here. And truthfully, I'm gonna be honest. The main reason I don't care for this arc is because the Gungans are involved. If you didn't have the Gungans in there, I feel like I would enjoy this arc. Truthfully,
yeah.
It's the Gungans, more specifically Jar Jar, that bothers me.
yeah, that's common enough with him. Something I thought was funny that I know that I've seen before and had the same thought. The Quarren have little butts on the back of their heads.
Yeah.
And just seeing that. That's funny. because why?
Well, with that too, though, the Quarren have their little butts, and then you have, and then you do have the the calamari, the calamar, and so I do find it interesting within this arc because you have those two as like seafaring races, right? Or seafaring, like deep sea water world races. Yeah. But then you do have the Gungans as another water race. But then you also have what's his name? It's Riff Tamsin, which is a Karkaradon.
Yeah, the shark type dude.
Which tells us there's even more, deep sea races out there. Now he's like the separatist representative turned dictator, but I just found it interesting, even just including him as a separate seafaring or deep sea race, just points to more out there that we really haven't seen.
Yeah. I also, actually now thinking about it, I never pieced it together with Kit Fisto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but he's down there.
Another one. Yeah.
And obviously it's like, he's got like kind of tentacly like hair basically. And I never really pieced it together with being like water oriented. But seeing him in this, it's like, oh dang, he's a little amphibious dude, ain't he?
Yeah.
Little frog Jedi.
Yeah, because you have like Anakin and Ahsoka and Padme in here, and obviously they have to wear like their scuba suits so they can breathe. But Kit Fisto don't need that stuff. He got gills somewhere in his body.
No, and actually, I don't know why. I almost totally forgot that I have an ad. But you saying that made me think of how they had to have helmets on in order to be able to breathe, obviously. But we have an ad because in one of the scenes, the shark dude bites Padme's helmet and it starts to crack. And then Jar Jar just hucks a loogie at it and plugs it, right? So let me verify my audio source here. And then
you're telling me Jar Jar did the old Haktua spit on that thing?
Outdated joke, Evan.
I know it's outdated, but I find it funny.
Well, aren't you? I will avoid saying her name just for privacy things. But aren't you fit with the 6'7" joke? You too. You're making this kind of joke. That's even further back than this garbage. And you're both making those jokes.
The 6'7" thing is?
Yeah, your girlfriend. She made that joke a while back, and I'm just like, you are 30. Like,
you should not be doing this. That is like a 15-year-old thing.
Exactly. I don't. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, so I do not have the correct.
Yeah, I blame the teen center there near you for that.
Yeah, that's
fair. I blame the teen center for influencing her with that stuff.
That's fair. All right, our ad. I found it. Everything's set. Let's hear from our sponsor. Hi, Phil Swish here with Gungan Goo, the super strong waterproof goop that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair. Flex tape, Gungan Goo, is no ordinary goo. Its triple thick adhesive virtually welds itself to the surface, instantly stopping the toughest leaks. Leaky pipes can cause major damage, but Gungan Goo has you covered.
I think I'll stick with the whatever that tape was that you mentioned. The flex tape?
Flex tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick little aside.
You don't want Jar Jar's...
I am hearing a little bit of a echo on my end of myself.
Yeah, I'll just switch the input back.
Okay.
I know what it is, but it's going to be just easy if I do that.
I just didn't know. I don't know if the recording would have picked that up or not, so I wanted to mention it real quick.
Yeah. No, it probably would have. My guess is that I have it set up to where you are showing on the chat mix through the browser, which is exactly where it is. Yep. That's what happened. All right, doesn't matter. Let's continue on.
I don't want the Gungan Goo.
Yeah, you do.
They can keep that crap. I don't want it. I'll just use Gorilla Glue until it fixes the problem.
Yeah. So, what other notes do you got? Or do you want to go into discussion questions?
I did just get I have a list of kind of some named important characters throughout the arc. We've mentioned most of them already. With that being like Kit Fisto, Anakin, Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
But we also do have Lee Char, which is the prince, supposed to be becoming the king. And then we have Tykes. I'm gonna go with Tykes. That's the Quarren senator that's like speaking up for them peeps.
Yeah.
And then he's not on screen, but he's like the cause for this whole thing to start, like his death. King Yash Kalina, which was Lee Char's father, the king that died. He's like the start of the whole debates that turned into war. And then we do get old Tarple, Gungan general. He appears within the arc as well. And then just like Yoda and Palpatine appear briefly at the very beginning, like sending the representative. But we already mentioned like Kit Fisto. We do see Count Dooku and General Grievous briefly in the arc as well. So just some of the named characters that we see within. I just wanted to mention those for anybody that might not remember.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think that underwater warfare changed? I'll just read that instead of trying to reformat it. How did underwater warfare change the tactics we normally see in Star Wars?
My initial response is quite a bit, but then if I recall back to the episode itself, not a whole lot, because the clones just aren't using cover, like they never do.
I'm thinking back to the episode, and I'm like, okay, how did they what was their strategy? And then I'm like, I think it was just swim after them.
Yeah, it was just like full-blown frontal assault without any cover. Like they do in just about any other clone droid engagement that we see.
Yeah.
I guess the big difference here is you can get attacked from in front, behind, below, and above. Mm-hmm. I guess there's more maneuverability because you don't have the ground in the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love the Jedi, but if you had competent generals, tactics could be used in so many different ways.
Yeah.
To where the clones wouldn't have to call for help from the Gungans. But I think this is a prime arc to show how bad Jedi of this era are at leading armies.
So I got two. I only set 3 questions. The third one ties a little more into what you're saying right now, but I'm just going to go to the second one because I'm more enthused about your answer.
Okay.
Were Gungans the right choice for reinforcements, or should the Jedi have found another solution?
See, there's a saying that a stupid plan that works is not a stupid plan.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it worked. They called in the Gungans, and then they win.
So can you really criticize it?
Exactly.
See, that's where I'm at, because, like, obviously, aside from, I know that there's a creature that I dislike more than the Gungans. I know there is, but I'm drawing a blank. But as much as I dislike them, I'm thinking about underwater warfare. They're already an ally.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they were the right choice.
Yeah.
I just think they should have left Jar Jar behind.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think they were the good choice, the right choice.
Because
actually, Jar Jar, yeah, no, he should have been there too. It just worked out that his dumb little sinuses just had to save Padme.
Because the thing is, I don't mind the Gungans as a whole.
I do.
Because Jar Jar is in there, though. Because he is a Gungan, that just brings the entire race down so far for me.
Actually, that's true.
Like Jar Jar and Boss
the
Nass.
other Gungans, I'm kind of
Jar
like,
Jar and Boss Nass just bring them down so hard for me.
Yep. Yep, it's kind of like you and me. Like, I view white people, because you're one of them, just as pretty inferior. To everything. To every other race. Except for French. Of course, that's not even, there's white, it doesn't matter. I'm whatever, don't think about it.
Oh God. But no, the question though, was there other solutions? Yeah, probably. Like, you probably could have figured something out other than going to the Gungans. But again, a stupid plan that works is not a stupid plan.
Yeah.
I think they should have just gone and got the Wookiees. Send the Wookiees in there. Soak up all the water in that fur. Turn it into a dry planet.
They're not sponges. But, imagine the warship or the cruiser leaving the planet after. Just be like wet dog.
Oh, God.
It would, dude, it'd be so bad. I think most of the clone troopers would probably keep wearing their scuba helmets for like the next several hours until they drop the Wookiees off.
I'm going to do a quick little check because
after this, do a quick check and see where the planet is in comparison. So where's Kashyyyk?
That's actually what I was looking up, was a galactic map.
Because me saying the next couple of hours, I'm like, actually, how long, like, how far apart are they?
Because let's see. There's Kashyyyk. Where is Mon Calamara? Okay, there's Naboo. Where is Mon Calamara at? Is this just not have it on here? Let me try and find a better map. Because I was thinking not along the lines of like, where is Kashyyyk in comparison to Mon Calamara? I was thinking like, see where Kit Fisto's people, like where his home planet is and where that is in conjunction to Mon Calamara. But I want to figure out where the heck Mon Calamara is real quick. Okay, man, there's so many stinking planets.
There are.
There's a whole bunch of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not. There's so many planets. I am struggling to just find these 3 planets. Does this one have it? That just takes me to a forum without the picture of the planet now. What the? You know, the internet's great and all, but sometimes it really sucks.
Yep.
That's the one I was looking at before. Okay, this is Star Wars fandom. Where is the picture at? Stop popping up ads on my screen. Okay, can I zoom in? Man, this
You're taking too long.
I'm about to give up. I'm about to this is ridiculous. It shouldn't be this hard to figure out where Mon Cala is.
It doesn't matter. All right.
Mon. How do you even spell Mon Cala? I want to know this now. It's going to bother me if I don't figure it out.
All right. Well, let's keep talking while you do figure it out. Here's my next question for you.
Okay.
Should the Jedi become involved in civil wars, or does that compromise their role as peacekeepers? This is revisiting something we've talked about quite a bit, but now just directly applying it to civil wars. And I think this is primarily meaning, because obviously the Separatists versus the Republic is a civil war. This is meaning like the isolated conflict.
Yeah, like
even though there was
like a
Separatist
planetary
involvement, but
Yeah.
there, that sort.
Jedi without armies should be involved in civil wars and trying to prevent them and bring them to a swift end through diplomacy.
Yeah, I can
But when
agree
they
with
got clones,
when they become
got-
generals, it's like that's more of like, that's more than the Jedi Order. That is that's them being used in a military, and it's like, okay,
Right.
I don't think you yourselves are peacekeepers here.
no. And because if you go back to like the old Republic into more like Legends continuity, like those Jedi were trained to be generals. They were trained to fight in a war. You know, they had those elements tied into their education and all that kind of stuff. So like it makes sense to have them fight in the war, especially when they're fighting against, like Sith out in the open commanding their own armies.
Mm-hmm.
But here, these Jedi have not been trained for tactics and all that kind of stuff. And if you go back to the start of the war with the Battle of Geonosis, like how many tens of thousands of clones died just because the Jedi are not good generals and don't understand tactics.
Yeah.
And I mean, you see that time and time again throughout the Clone Wars as the war progresses. Like, yeah, they work out how to do tactics, but they don't know the good from the bad. They're just like, hey, this seems like it'll work. Let's do that. And sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. But I feel like almost all the time we just see massive clone death.
Yeah.
And now, but on the Separatist side, their tactic is just overwhelm in numbers. And when you have droids that are not living sentient beings, it's a little different than, living, breathing humanoids that have like emotions and suffer from PTSD and survivor's guilt and all that kind of stuff. It's different. But yes, Jedi should be involved in civil wars as peacekeepers and negotiators
But as those roles, not generals.
Yeah. And, I mean,
Okay.
if they have to defend themselves, they defend themselves, but I don't think Jedi should be, at least, again, the Jedi of this era, I don't think should be leading armies, because we've just seen time and time again that they're not very good at it.
What questions you got? Or what things you want to talk about?
I want to go back to Kashyyyk. I got the map. I figured out where they're all at.
Did you figure it out?
Yep. Kashyyyk is like a halfway point between Mon Cala and Naboo. Like Kashyyyk's about dead center in between the two of them.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a lot closer.
Yeah.
And then I am just going to check Kit Fisto home planet. Let's see. He is from Glee and Selim. And I'm going to do all of about 10 seconds of scanning, and if I don't find it, we're going to move on.
All right.
So, because I'm not going to sit here for another 5 minutes trying to locate it.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. It's just north of Coruscant. So it's closer to Mon Cala than Naboo is, but not quite as close as Kashyyyk. I don't know what the Jedi or the Republic's relationship with Kit Fisto people is, like with that planet. I don't even know if that planet has a standing army, but I feel like they just jumped straight to Naboo and didn't really think about anything else.
Well, as the audience, we've met Gungans. They haven't really established this other planet yet.
Yeah, and so, it makes sense to go to the Gungans because of that.
No, it doesn't.
Because they have been established, and we have seen they do have an army, back to Phantom Menace. But I feel like this could have been an opportunity to delve into another sea base race.
Yeah.
It could have been an opportunity to introduce something new. But again, a stupid plan that works isn't a stupid plan, so I can't really say that much more than that on it. Because it did work.
Yeah.
But I don't even, what is his race even called? Nautolan species? I think that's just talking about being sea people. No, their species is called Nautolans. Yeah.
What do you call the race of Kit Fisto when he gets adventurous in the adult realm?
Okay.
A naughty Nautilus.
Oh, God.
Or Kink Fisto.
Kink Fisto.
Or Kit Fister. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Any further notes for this episode arc? Because if you can't tell, I'm losing it.
Do you think this civil war, could have been prevented through diplomacy based off of what we see in the episode with the arguments that are given? Do you think they could have worked it out? Because I feel like the general carpet answer would be, yeah, any war can be avoided with diplomacy. But like this one specifically, do you think they could have prevented it? Like, do you think the Quarren and the Mon Cala could have worked it out?
If they would have killed the shark guy, he seems like he's not going to change his mind.
Yeah.
And so with him being, no.
Well, with that then, I would ask how effective is he as a villain, but he caused a war, so I would say he's pretty effective.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's a follow-up question for him as well. Riff Tamsin.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like his death was satisfying, or would you have wanted to see him in future episodes causing more
No,
problems?
I like that he's dead. And I actually liked the way that it did it because he got exploded and you saw his head floating.
Yeah.
I thought that was nice because I disliked his character a lot.
Which
I think primarily because he was an effective villain,
yeah.
not necessarily because it was like a poorly written character. Like if that was Jar Jar, I would have been like happy, but for a different reason.
I will say though, with us, because you know we do see his head floating in the water.
Uh-huh.
That is a fairly unique scene in Star Wars. Typically, when someone loses their head, you don't see the head.
Yeah, true.
Like Jango Fett, when he gets his head cut off, you just see the helmet, on the ground to be like, oh yeah, his head got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
But any other sort of dismembering that we see in Star Wars, you don't see it. They just kind of imply it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just double checking some questions and see if we didn't answer any of them. If you could change one thing about the arc, what would it be?
Its involvement in the series.
Okay, no. The arc happens.
Okay.
It happens. But if you could change one thing within it, what would you change?
This shark dude bites off Jar Jar's head.
Instead of going after
this
Padme.
is the arc that Jar Jar dies in. That's what I would change. Actually, no, I don't. I think that we can keep the conflict, get rid of the Gungans, but take a step back and have part of it being Kit Fisto going and recruiting his people to join the fight and help this planet, because then we get to learn more about his race. And we don't have to see Jar Jar. Also, Padme's not there at all.
I think what I would change is take the shark dude out. He just never shows up. Because I still think it ends up in civil war between the Quarren and the Mon Cala. But you don't have the Republic's involvement and you don't have the Separatists' involvement. Because the only reason that the Republic shows up, like Anakin, Ahsoka, and Padme show up, is because the Separatists have sent their own representative, being Shark Dude.
Yeah.
And with that, you would just have a succession crisis instead of the planet being pulled into an entire galactic civil war.
Yeah.
It would minimize the damage. Because if you just have the Quarren and the Mon Cala fighting each other, instead of clones and droids involved as well, I feel like you're going to have less damage done to any of the infrastructure of their races. It might not be nearly as bloody just because you don't have as many people/droids involved. And then once their civil war is done, then you can send your Republican Separatist representatives to try and convince them to join whichever side.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would take out Riff Tamsin. Just have him not show up. Or better yet, send Newt Gunray down there and let him try and talk on behalf of the Separatists and watch him botch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you take Newt Gunray and put him down there, that's just going to be comedy. That's going to be pure comedy and nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say too, though, not a question for discussion or anything, but one thing I thought was cool within the arc was when the Separatist droids bring up their like war machines from like down below, where they like it was like the giant mechanical jellyfish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool because it was like, yeah, a big giant war machine, you know, all Separatists doing machine stuff, but it's like another one of those, like, we see another variant or another version of what the Separatists can make that has been dedicated to underwater warfare. It's really effective. We see those things wipe out so many clones and Gungans and Mon Cala. I thought that was really cool. And then that giant cannon that they bring out, that like big old mega destroyer, capital ship destroyer cannon. I thought that thing was pretty cool too. I just want to know why we only see it in this arc and we don't see them posting them suckers up, you know, in other places to take out capital ships or troop transports. But yeah.
Well, I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I think that's about all I got.
Okay. The next Clone Wars arc, just for Evan's heads up, as well as the listener, we have... So episode 4 of season 4 is the one where Jar Jar impersonates Boss. We're not going to do that one yet. We're going to lump that, I think, later on. Sorry, I keep fidgeting with something and it's making a loud noise, and I know my mic's picking it up. The next arc that we're going to cover, so the very next time, is going to be episodes 5 and 6, which are Nomad Droids. So a very fun one. But after that, Evan, after that one,
Yes.
we have season 4, episodes 7, 8, 9, and 10, which is the Umbaran arc.
Yeah, one of the longer.
And that one's
arcs
one that
of
if you've been
Clone Wars.
listening to us for a little bit, Evan's been referring to a lot.
It is one of my, I would say it's probably my second favorite arc.
What's your first?
I really like the Mandalore arc.
Okay.
I think it has a lot of story building, a lot of stuff like that in it. I really like that one. I think that's probably my top arc. But this one's a close second. I really like the Umbara arc. And I'm ready for it.
Yeah, well, that'll be 2 episodes from now.
And then we get the Slaver arc.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so see you then. Evan, get excited.
I already am.
And, yeah. All right. Bye.
Deuces.